Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Jesse with the Loader Real Estate Group at eXp Realty, and I'm here with another weekly real estate tip. So today I want to talk a little bit about divorce and separation. I know it's not, a very positive topic to talk about, but as we know, it's a pretty significant reality for a lot of families. But I want to talk about what happens if you're in the process of getting separated or divorced with your matrimonial house. So there's a few different options what happens, right? So one of the partners buys the other out is one option, right? And then the other person remains in the property. Of course, you just sell it and move on and part ways. But I want to focus on the one where one partner buys the other out, because there's a few things that I think are common misconceptions when it comes to that. So let's say the wife wants to remain in the house. Husband's going to move on. So wife needs to buy husband out. And let's say they have a fairly significant amount of equity in the home. So typically what you would do, unless you have the cash, is you would go refinance the home, yank out some money, give the partner whatever is agreed upon, or ordered in some cases, and give the other partner that, and everybody kind of goes in their separate ways. Then you can get them taken off title and things like that and off of the mortgage. However, the step that people fail to realize a lot of time in that situation is the person who remains at the home has to now qualify by themselves for that mortgage amount. So if you purchased a home for $400,000 with your joint income, and 3 years later, one of the spouses is now leaving, that person who's going to remain there has to now qualify for that house with their income alone. Okay. So that's the part that people don't really realize. You can't just take someone off title and continue on your merry way with the same existing mortgage. So there's just some factors to go involved. So like I said, I know it's not a very positive topic, but it is relevant in a lot of cases. So, and unfortunately we're seeing a lot more of it. And I don't know if that's just a coincidence. I don't know if it's, because of the economy in general, which leads to financial stress, which leads to marriage stress. I don't know what it is, but I'm just meeting a lot of folks, and that's what they're going through. They're just trying to look at their options. So not a great conversation to have, but one that maybe you need to have. So for you or someone that that might be going through something like this, it's important to sit down and talk with a few different professionals, quite frankly. Obviously you need to talk to lawyers and mediators, but you also need to involve your mortgage company, talk to your lender about it, talk to a realtor and find out your options. I'm more than happy to just come and kind of discuss, get an estimated home value so you kind of know what you're dealing with, go over all of your options. And if the choice is to just refinance and stay, hey, no problem. I'm not offended. At least I could help you out. And like I said, because hopefully down the road, you'll appreciate that and you want to use me and refer me in the meantime. And if it does get into the situation where, there's just not enough equity there for one person to stay in the house and you do need to sell it, then of course we can go over all those options at that time as well. So if you are somebody that might be going through that situation, whether it's right at the beginning or it's getting nasty, somewhere in the middle, I'd love to have a chat with them. Consultation. I can just be completely fair, unbiased, just go over the facts, go over the numbers to make sure that everybody's getting a fair deal and help people move on to the next chapter of their life. All right. So there's this week's real estate tip. Next week, I'll try and come up with something a little more positive and happy. Have a good weekend, everybody. See ya.